So what do we actually want to do?
I'm hatching a plan. I'm looking at all my spells.
You haven't used any of your spells yet, have you? I am completely out of magic juice.
I have spells.
Can Felipe steal the pocket watch?
Maybe.
He's invisible. Hey, Toby.
He is invisible.
He sure is.
He can do that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many things are we stealing? Are we stealing just one thing, or two things, or...?
That's a good question. Do we want the scepter as well?
Something tells me he's not gonna let go of the scepter, like, ever.
He might put it down when he goes to the John.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. We need, like, a really... Yeah. Wait a second. We just need, like... What is it, like a laxative, you know?
A laxative.
Yeah.
Do they sell or like give away as prizes laxatives at carnivals?
No, they don't. No.
Shocking.
Hold on. I have an item that I have acquired that can give invisibility. It is...
But do we want to use that up when we can just use Felipe, who's already invisible by default?
Okay, that is a good idea. So perhaps I should save it. It is a cupcake of invisibility.
I have some fairy dust. What does that do again?
So that shrinks you down and allows you to fly.
Oh, Toby.
But
Toby, for God's sake. Sorry, go on.
I also have the cuddly toy spider that can be used one time for an hour. Does it allow me to cast spider climb on myself? Or does it actually... I think it actually turns into a spider.
It does. I think that's when it, like, uses up its use, it reverts into a real spider and just scuttles off to live its life. That would be... I'd say that would be a good distraction, but this place is full of giant spiders, which I'm still not happy about, by the way. I don't think adding another one to the mix is really going to do much.
I guess I was thinking if I could control the spider might be able to take it. But that
Toby,
is not
now is
what
not
it
a good
does.
time.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry, it's just my cat was just stepping on all of my stuff. Sorry, say that again, David?
It is okay. I was just thinking outside my head.
Okay. Right. Norman, you got any ideas that, well, you're the guy that steals stuff, so...
What's that supposed to be?
You know exactly what it means. Cough up.
nah.
Fine. So you can speak with animals. We could probably maybe convince some animals to steal it.
How about we round up the spiders and just have them, like, go town on the two carnival owners and then just into confusion take their stuff? Although I do think just asking them to look at the pocket watch might be a best bet.
I have disguise self. I was thinking maybe I could ask as the other person to take the item.
What, you mean you just could disguise yourself as Mr. Light and ask Mr. Witch for his pocket watch and vice versa? Do we want to try talking to them first and then...
I don't think it really mad at each other, like, where's the item?
Yeah, but if we tried talking to them first, we could try that, and if that doesn't work when asking to look at the stuff, we can try the disguise thing. Or would that be too much and tip them off so they'd be a bit suspicious of anybody asking for their stuff? Or because it'll be them thinking that they're talking to their friends that after the weird Nissa that's asking, they'll be like, I trust you because you're my friend. Or am I just complicating this whole issue?
No, you're thinking, and that is good. But I kind of don't want to tip them off too much.
Yeah, I agree.
I have identify Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
And it says I need 100 gold worth of a pearl to cast it just once.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so I guess I can't cast that. Can I?
That's like a lot. Yeah, you need
That's a
to,
lot.
I don't know, go to a casino or something. Or a cash point.
Yeah,
ATM.
pearl. If I could cast it, I would know everything about the item when we steal it, though. But
Oh, wait, I'm out of. Wait. Wait. What the hell am I doing? Norman, do you have distort value?
no.
Oh, damn it. That could have been great. We could have convinced them that that stuff was worthless and then just have them discard it.
No, something tells me it wouldn't have worked like that. But
Oh.
because it's probably going to be like the ring from Lord of the Rings. Like they're going to like be hovering over these objects.
My
Like crazy.
precious.
Yes.
So that kind of chucks out the idea that they'll put them down when they go to the John.
Well, maybe. I mean, it's not completely like the ring. I think they might like let it go for something like that.
If fairy
Like
dust shrinks them, maybe we can use the fairy dust on them so they shrink and their stuff stays big, and then we just grab it and run.
Not bad.
We got a lot of ideas here, but none of them actually seem all that great.
There's like squirrel attack, shrinking them. Disguise self.
I have an embiggening potion, but I don't think that would help in this situation.
What'd you have?
An embiggening potion it does the opposite of fairy dust.
We could cast disguise self on you to make you look like a cyclops that we did the staring contest with, and then the cyclops would be the blame for stealing the items, not us.
This is true. Let's do that.
Do that.
Let's shirk the blame. Disguise as some other carnival goer. Nick the shit. Run. Transform back. Hide the shit. And then abscond. That's a plan.
Or is this the plan?
I don't know.
Does that work?
I'm not saying anything.
No, shit.
Does that
We're
work?
on our own, guys.
I think this is your own.
She's not going to give us anything.
She's
Thanks.
not.
We're dead.
So Burley will tell you that he's going to say, Mr. Witch's watch is attached to his waistcoat by a chain, and whoever tries to steal it needs something to break or unfasten the chain.
Does anyone have a knife?
Wait, what if we just pantsed him?
Also, I have an idea about the disguise of somebody.
Why don't we
Disguise as the Kanku troublemaker. Would they be like, oh, it's just him causing mischief again?
I'm not saying anything.
Well, I'm asking my fellow party members.
So you said it's around his pants?
Well, it's
Or
like
something?
on a chain on his waistcoat and in his waistcoat pocket. That's typically where pocket watches go.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. That was just, I don't know. I thought it'd be funny. I guess it's not. It's not gonna
So what
happen.
was your idea?
With me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it was tied to his pants.
So you
then,
were just going to pull his pants down?
and then he'd get mad about it.
Well, the thing is, you could still do that, and then in the confusion swipe the pocket watch while he's farting about with his pants. I'm hearing a lot of plans here, but nothing definite.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's in his coat.
Yeah, it'll be under his suit jacket.
Yeah.
It's not in his suit jacket.
No.
Well, I mean, it keeps the watch in his pocket, but it's like clip. You've never seen a pocket watch?
No, I'm asking, is it in his suit?
It'll be in his waistcoat pocket underneath his suit jacket.
Men's fashion.
Goes over Nick's head.
I thought they had I thought it was like an inside pocket for the coat. Or am I crazy?
No, it would be in the waistcoat pocket. It'll be clipped to the waistcoat and in the waistcoat pocket.
Yeah, I guess I don't buy suits. So.
Well, neither do I, but I don't know actually how I know this information.
I do.
Okay. Does anyone just have a smoke bomb? Maybe we just use that. Just confuse the heck out of everybody, do a neat little swipey swipe and then leg it before anyone knows what's happened.
Hey David, what do you have access to?
That is a good. I have the cupcake of invisibility, but if you're breaking the chain, I have to wonder if perhaps that would break the spell.
Then
Would
we'd
that
need
be an
something.
attack?
We'd need something more magical than just a standard blade to break the chain if it's gonna be powerful enough to break the spell. We're making a lot of assumptions here. Can we do any sort of appraisal?
Or perhaps scouting.
Oh wait, yeah, I can go scout it out with.
I mean,
magic.
you guys can meet with them, and then go back to them.
Let's go case this joint.
Okay, I
And
have
it-
All these joints.
a wooden key that changes teeth at dawn. I don't know what that does. I
Wait, what?
have.
Wait, why doesn't do you think if somebody were like in our party were to ask for the item and then check the item out, then have someone else steal the item from our own party member, would that be
Then
too much?
we wouldn't be able to meet them all together because. Yeah, if we're
I think
like
it's a-
seen together, I think because they've already seen us together in the stands, though.
Yeah. So perhaps they should go and just meet with them.
I think we should meet them, and I still think we should just get Felipe to swipe one of the items at least.
Okay. So you guys ready to go meet them?
We can always regroup and maybe change tactics after the meeting, because I would just like to see what these guys are about. Like, firsthand.
Put in detect magic
Okay.
as a ritual.
So I'm not gonna use a map for this next area. But if everyone's ready to go,
We're ready to go.
so Burley puts back on his pumpkin helmet and he sighs and he says, okay, well, management really wants to meet with you. So however it goes, it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
If we join up, it would give us the ability to continue to explore from the inside.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Something to think about.
So, let's see. As you leave this area, like I said, I won't have a map for this,
Okay.
but the bugbear leads you to a circle of wagons. Leaning against a particularly wonky looking wagon is a aging clown with a painted grin. He puffs on a bubble pipe and glares at you as the bugbear, ignoring the clown, groans and opens the wagon's doors and ushers you inside.
Okay.
You see a tangled wall of thorns surround the wagons lit by lanterns. The caravan is barely visible through the thicket. Let's see here.
I would just like to say before we go in, just tell them I'm mute. Don't let them ask me any questions, because if they ask me anything, there's a chance I'll just spill all the beans about everything, including trying to steal their stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll just not say anything. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, when you enter the wagon, you hear something from the back of the wagon, like a conversation. I don't know if anybody wants to listen while they're waiting for them to come out into the main area or not. You guys want to try to listen?
Why would I not?
Do a stealth check.
I would like to listen.
Mm.
Oh, that's going to be bad. I have disadvantage on that because of my armor.
I can do it. Maybe.
Yeah, whoever wants to eavesdrop on the conversation can go ahead and do a stealth check.
20.
Sounds like Molly did good.
I'm going to hang back and just let them do it, because if I try to move up, I'm liable to basically,
For being a small goblin.
Sure. I'll give you advantage. And David's gonna hang back. So Molly and Norman, you hear two contrasting voices emanate from the other room. One voice is low and gravelly. You need to find a way to calm down. And the other one's high-pitched and squeaky. I'll calm down when that Kenku pest is gone. She knows nothing. She'll get frustrated soon enough and be on her way. You're right. Trust me. And that's all you hear. And then you hear a door slam. And then go ahead and do a dex check to see if you can go back to looking like normal and your ear isn't up against the door.
But I wouldn't have to roll that, presumably.
You wouldn't have to do that, but everybody else. Make sure you can spring back into position like you weren't eavesdropping.
I am I don't know, a bendy thing that can just slide back into place like nobody's business. Nobody's seeing nothing. And I'm also still not talking. Shh.
Give me a reroll, or is that okay?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Oh no, when you did a dexterity save.
That's what I was saying.
Alright.
Give me a reroll.
Oh no, it's fine.
I think
It would have been 18.
So as they come in, they're talking about. They change the conversation really quickly, and they say something to the effect of how to change the current mood of the carnival and ideas for new attractions. You hear something like, we could buy a giraffe and paint it blue, or teach Northwind the tree how to play the fiddle, maybe. Then it turns to, as they're walking in, they're talking about Burley's brother who disappeared, Hurley. And then as they walk in, they see the bugbear, who is huffing about it. He's pretty pissed that they walk in talking about that. And he excuses himself from the conversation. Here you go, boss. Fresh blood. And he slams the door on the way out. So, yes, you meet Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I'm going to go ahead and show you a picture of them. There we go. The man in the brown suit is Mr. Witch with the pocket watch, and Mr. Light is the...
Which we saw earlier.
Yeah, he is the high-pitched voice, ring... what do they call it? Ring... I don't want to say ringworm, but I want to say ringworm.
Ringmaster?
Ringmaster, that's... not ringworm.
Can you stop saying ringworm?
Ringworm. I mean, I don't talk.
You know what I mean when I say ringworm. I don't know. Just...
I was going to say, this is really out of my vampire character's league.
Hello.
He's, hi. He's trained for things like combat and healing.
Hey.
What did I miss?
And
Oh, nothing. They were... Nick was just... he was using Detect Magic when he came in the room. And he was asking me if he would have noticed anything about the pocket watch. Mm-hmm. And I was just saying it was a legendary item. Like, there's nothing you can really determine about it because the people that wrote the book didn't specify that.
So could it just be a magic scepter and it's actually got nothing to do with what's going on?
I
just realized something we didn't ask Big Bear Man, Burley.
Mm-hmm.
Is how long they've had the items.
yeah, if Norman is using Detect Magic, he should get the aura of the School of Magic for the item.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking them, but it's not. You can't.
It's not in the book. Maybe I can Google it.
Okay. I feel like for such a key item, it should have more information about it.
Or you could just sort of assign... I mean, there's 8 options, basically, so you could just pick the one that you think fits.
Yeah, assign it based on context.
Or maybe multiple schools that fit, if that would be the case. I've had to do that a lot as DM, because, Heidi, in my campaign, she used to have her characters in Malzin using Detect Magic all the time, and Vizira does the same thing. So a lot of times I just have to guess. I'm like, it's this.
Huh. Pick one. It'd be School of Conjuration, maybe?
For which one?
For the pocket watch.
Alright.
Which, basically, that it can cause...
I don't know what it does.
Well, the School of Conjuration.
Oh, yeah, the actual school, yeah.
Yeah, like, it deals with creating objects and creatures and making them disappear.
Making them disappear.
That's all I can tell you about it.
I mean, I can't talk. Wait, are we actually, like, in there with them, like, having a conversation, or are we still, like, outside?
Them now.
Oh, wait, what does the other thing do?
Oh, the scepter?
Uh-huh.
I actually don't know what that would be considered.
Okay. Well, if you don't know, you don't know.
Would you like to use 2 schools?
But if Norman knows that the pocket watch makes things disappear, does he know whether disappear means make invisible or whether disappear means something else?
Like sent somewhere.
I only know what school it is. I don't know. I don't even know if it's. I technically in game. I don't know it's legendary. Like all I know is it is magical and it is like I know what it might do. You know, basically.
Considering the people. Well, actually, I can't talk about it now. I can't openly tell you what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, because you're in company.
I'm not. What's wrong, David?
Well, I was going to say that since since the bugbear's brother has disappeared, and haven't we heard other stories of disappearing?
Mm-hmm.
Like the displacer beast cub also has disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this item makes things disappear, that may indicate that that's what sent them away. But the thing is, my character is sitting there in a room in front of Mr. Light and Mr. Witch, so I can't just turn to Norman and Sarah and tell them that I'm thinking that.
True.
Yeah. Well, I can't say anything.
Actually, so yeah, they come into the room, and so Mr. Witch is sitting there, and he is scarfing down a bucket of chicken as he's talking to you. As he comes into the room, he's kind of like gluttonous. He's just chowing down and kind of being rude about it. And a flamboyant elf, Mr. Light, grins from ear to ear as he welcomes you to the wagon with a theatrical bow. Please, come in. It's a delight to meet y'all. I'm Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. And he gestures to the stocky elf lounging on a bunk eating chicken. Mr. Witch nods to you and tips his hat and keeps slurping on the chicken.
I smile and wave exaggeratedly and say nothing.
He asks you, what brings such talented people to the carnival?
We were just coming in to basically enjoy the rides and enjoy the attractions ourselves. We did not know that we would have the opportunity to perform. By the way, I am very pleased to meet you.
I just nod at everything that Dietrich says.
I mean, you didn't know that we were coming, so, good to meet you.
I nod again.
So he holds up the scepter that you guys have been talking about, the Witchlight vein, and he said, you guys might have been curious about this scepter. Everyone always asks me about it, and
Ooh, can I hold it?
I elbow Norman in the ribs.
He turns bright red. His cheeks turn red, and he says, well, no, I can't. And even if I gave it to you, it wouldn't work right.
Yes, please ignore our impulsive goblin companion, please.
I'm gonna insight him. See if he's telling the truth.
Sure, you can insight him.
I'm probably not gonna roll too good, though. Actually, I rolled really good.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, so you, it would not work if you just grabbed it and tried to use it.
Well, no, so he was telling the truth? He wasn't lying.
Yeah, he was telling the truth. He explains to you that it picks up every emotion in the carnival. And that if the carnival's mood is good, I can feel it. And if the carnival's mood is bad, I can feel it. And I sense that you guys have truly been enjoying yourselves and helping the carnival be the best it can be. So I have to say thank you.
You are welcome.
Another nod.
Let's see. Well, did you want to talk to them about anything?
No. So he's probably telling the truth about the scepter.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the bugbear's name? Burley?
Burley.
He's worried about the scepter being bad for him.
Well, he's worried about the pocket watch.
Oh, he's more worried about the pocket watch.
Yeah. Well, because Mr. Witch obviously seems a little bit more
Antisocial.
he seems a little creepier.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is overly happy and cheerful, and the other one is very gloomy and kind of off-putting. And the gloomy guy is the one with the pocket watch.
Nice.
So, you didn't have any other reasons for coming to the carnival? Other than just having a good time?
Yep.
I am
Yeah.
literally like clenching my fists and trying to jam my mouth shut to stop from answering honestly.
Yep.
So he's going to go on about how he used to love coming to the carnival as kids. And how him and Mr. Witch used to come to the Witchlight Carnival when they were little. And they can't believe how they ended up inheriting the carnival. He tells you that they were both orphans and that going to the carnival was the most exciting thing for them. Although he's been trying to make it more fun than the old carnival. But yeah, I don't know if there is anything you want to talk to them about or ask them about, or you just want to steal their pocket watch.
Why did you want us to come back here?
Well, you've really been bringing the mood up, and we appreciate it. And, you know, we're always on the look for new talent, and, you know, you guys are really great performers.
So you got this scepter, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any other cool things on you?
He raps, he knocks on the front door of the trailer and opens it up to the clown that was brown bagging it outside. And he says, "Hey, yeah, I think these kids want some balloon animals." And the drunk clown makes you some balloon animals. Whatever of your choosing. What kind of animal you want, kid?
I want an elephant.
And he blows up a balloon and twists it around and hands you an elephant. Now, isn't that neat?
Thanks. Should have picked something harder.
I feel like my eyes are just watering. I'm just not trying so
In
hard
real life
not
or
to
in the game?
in the game, trying not to say anything.
I see Molly and I give her the balloon animal. I give her like this big grin, like here you go.
I just like my hands are shaking and I just mouth "thank you." I just hold on to it. We're all just shaking.
Does your friend say much?
He chomps down on some more chicken and he says,
Is he?
"No."
Did he say anything, or was that him?
That was him.
You feel like sharing some of that chicken? Seems pretty good.
I was just thinking I would really like some of that chicken.
He looks at you and he's like, I'm not much in the mood for sharing right now. Too busy dealing with real problems.
Can I just, like, elbow Dietrich in the ribs and just somehow have him know to ask about what those problems might be?
What problems are you thinking about?
And Mr. Light says, now you got him started. So Mr. Witch huffs and says, it's that damn Kenku going around causing problems. We're not going to have any money coming through here if we keep having this prankster running through.
I turn to Norman and say, didn't they have a problem with Akenko?
I nod again.
I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a problem of some kind. I think over at the pie eating contest, perhaps.
Yep.
Huh?
I'm asking you, where did we have an encounter with the Kenku?
It was at the
Yeah.
orchard. It knocked over one of the tables.
Yeah, you had the Kenku try to disrupt the pie eating contest.
Custard pie, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the custard? I do.
Well, Mr. Witch is disgusted with this Kenku. He said that she's been a troublemaker. It has to do with her patron and the carnival. She thinks that we have anything to do with it. And we don't. And he takes another big bite of chicken.
Oh, good.
I could really kill for some chicken right now.
What patron?
Zybelina.
Evelina. Okay.
I like to bite my lip to stop him speaking.
She's you guys would know her as a patron for a few of the people you've met so far, but she's also a patron of the Witchlight Carnival.
Wait, sorry. Can you repeat the context for how Zabilna was just brought up? For some reason my brain just blanked on it.
Remember, we were kind of recruited, if I remember right,
Okay, yeah.
by somebody who wanted us. Basically, there was a warlock who had Zybelina as his patron,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of called us together somehow to explain that he wanted us to go and find out what had happened to her because he couldn't contact her anymore.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
And
So
then I
he
guess
wasn't brought up by anybody in this situation right now.
Oh, the Kenku, the prankster that's been running around.
Mm-hmm.
He says the reason that she's pulling pranks around the carnival is because she's mad that Zybelina's disappeared too, because it was her patron.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. And so the patron of the warlock, the patron of this Kenku, and the patron of the carnival itself that has gone missing is why the Kenkus come out to protest the carnival until they release Zybelina.
I feel like I'm boiling up to just explode everything that I'm keeping secret.
Is that clear to everybody? Am I being confusing with that? Because I know there's a lot there.
I do understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think Molly's reaching her limit on how much she can't spill the beans.
So can I see the watch? Like,
you can see the watch chain on his jacket. Yeah.
He's not gonna let you look at it.